Good to catch up with a couple of players from the Youth 1 women's competition. Two teams we expect to do very well this season. First of all, from Warrandyte, Alan Pattison, and from McKinnon, Michaela Stewart. Welcome, girls. Now, this guy here, that's a great welcome.
Yeah, I know.
Fantastic intro, building you two up. This guy here follows Youth 1 women competition very, very closely, and he knows both of your teams back to front.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Oh yeah, thanks mate. Yeah. Well, I know that you guys just had a hit out here at the pre-season tournament. Warrandyte getting up by a point. How was the game for each of you? And I'll ask Michaela first.
It was a tough game. We only have 7 players, so it's going to be a tough.
Well, long weekend. Everyone's taking the weekend off, have they? Gone to the beach or?
Yeah. So we have one in Dubai, one in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's
so
a McKinnon thing down there.
Yeah.
That's a McKinnon thing.
Yeah.
Go away
kind
from
of a big deal.
Long weekend.
Yeah.
Most people go
right.
to Rosebud in a caravan.
Yeah.
Down at McKinnon, they go to Dubai for 3 days. Is that true?
That's right.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So you got a few to come back in.
Yeah, which is good, and we're looking forward to that. So we're just kind of focusing on all of the little stuff, like getting our stuff done, running the ball. We're just getting used to our offenses, and it was good to play against Warrandyte. Like, we knew coming into the game, we didn't really know what to think. We were kind of like, oh god, we're playing Warrandyte. We're going to lose by 100, but no, it was good. So
I think the interesting thing with Warrandyte, Alan, is a lot of people think that, it's exactly the same team, here we go again. But you've actually got 2 key players who were a part of the championship last season who aren't there this season, are they?
Yeah, so Bree War, our point guard, and Georgina, who played our backup point.
Yep.
So come in and our 2s and our 3s are now playing point, but we're getting there. It's looking a little bit better than it did the first time. First time was a bit messy, but yeah, we're adjusting to it, I guess.
And we should mention they've both gone to the senior team, so they haven't left the
Yeah,
club.
no.
They've both gone up, and I think that's a key point for both of these teams. You now both have senior teams in championship, so for the young players, no doubt, the idea is to perform here, get better and better and better, and then push up into the senior team.
Yeah.
Is that a goal?
Is that the goal?
yeah, definitely, yeah. Definitely.
Tell us about the players we need to look out for from McKinnon this season, Michaela.
Oh wow.
Other than yourself.
Yeah.
Definitely, I wouldn't look down Megan Hendry. She's been doing really well this year. Nina Zidov is one as well. She's becoming a really good point guard.
That's one of Kel's favourites, by the way.
She's developing a lot
Yeah.
in the point, and she's got lots of goals, and she wants to get those goals before the start of the season, and she's close to it. So.
Well, she's got a week to go.
She does.
She's got a week to go.
7
but
days.
7 days, I reckon she'll
right.
get it though.
Well, Ellen, with Warrandyte, as I said, a couple of players have gone up. Who do you think's going to fill the void for you guys? A lot, would have thought that you would go up to Victory Championship, but the rules unfortunately don't allow you to. So who's going to step up for you guys outside of yourself?
Well, we've had Casey Scullen come in. She's come over from Diamond Valley.
Yeah.
And so she's a prolific scorer. So she's taking Bree and Georgina's spot, going to the basket pretty hard. And she played really well just then against McKinnon, 10 points in the first 2 minutes, so we were pretty happy with that.
Fair start.
Yeah,
Not
no,
bad.
I was happy.
Kel scored 10 points all the last season.
Good. Yeah, I was wrapped with that. Which was 10 minutes as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
But then, our junior players are stepping up. We had Jade Peters, only was playing a couple minutes last year in the point, and now with Bree gone, she's playing more. And we've got younger ones. We've got 7 development players coming through now, and we've actually picked ones that are going to be the point guard and stuff that we're going to just try and work on, hopefully build them up through the season, see if they can come into it next year.
I can't speak for McKinnon, but I dare say it's exactly the same as Warrandyte. We're talking about 2 teams that we think will be right up there, no doubt.
Yep.
And average age of both groups would be 18 tops, I suppose. So they're 2 very, very young teams. And when you put that into the context of the youth competition, we're talking about 2 teams that by and large up the top and could be together, a lot of these players, for the next 5 years, 4 or 5 years. It's a long time, isn't it? And it just goes to show that the development, of these young ladies coming through is starting earlier and earlier all the time. You must have kids in your team that are 16, 17 as well.
We do. We have 5, we call them rookies, so we've got 5 rookies. We've got 3 16-year-olds, 1 17-year-old, or 4 16-year-olds. But they're coming through and they're doing well.
How much flack do they cop? Is there any rookie hazing? Do you, look after him as a bit of a vet now?
We still
You
cop
have
it.
to.
They've got it. We look after them, but we still embarrass them. That's the fun of it. They're
is.
rookies, so we copped it, so they got to cop it too.
What about you, El? Because you're the captain. You're too kind to them, I think.
Oh, see, we've got 7 of them now. They band together, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
been hard
Oh,
to break it in on them now.
groupies.
Yeah.
Groupies.
Overpowered by rookies.
Teams to beat this season, as we said, we expect both your clubs to be up there. What about the rest of the competition? Because it's a conference system in
It is.
Youth 1 Women. There's new teams coming in.
Yeah.
We don't know a lot about them. We're going to find out in the next few weeks, obviously. But what about the teams to beat at the moment? Who do you think will be up there?
Well, we would always put McKinnon as probably first or second that we'd want to try and take. It's always, ever since we sort of started, it's always been like less than 5 points either way. We played Craigieburn yesterday and got up by I think a point, and it's always a tough hit out against Craigieburn. So those two
Nice
are
way
probably
of
the
putting
ones. Yeah.
Diplomatic. It was about 73 punches thrown.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, so those two would be the ones that we sort of really like work up to and focus on those games the hardest, I think. Hawthorn, who we played in the grand final last year, I think Melissa Prize left,
Yeah.
They've lost
and
a
so
lot of
I don't know anyone else, but
Yeah.
we're sort of focused more on the other two than Hawthorn so much this year.
What about yourself, Michaela?
We have a little birdie that's telling us Campbell's going to give us a run for our money.
That'll be in
No,
year.
no.
No, actually, it's
Well,
not
I do
him.
know the Youth League Women competition.
Back to front.
like, back to front.
Back to-
so,
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
apparently
Campbell, who
Campbell
else?
Definitely Warrandyte. We're always, like you said, we're always head to head.
Yeah.
It's always a close game. So whenever we're coming into a game, if we're missing key players, we're like, oh no, like this is where we
Yeah.
need our full team. But yeah,
One of the great things about these interviews that we do with players, especially at the pre-season tournament, is we try and deliver, well Cal does because he's very good at it, he delivers a really hard-hitting
Oh, mate.
question to finish an interview. And it's usually pretty hard to answer, so just strap yourselves in. Let's go, mate, you're very good at this.
Mate, it actually either is really good or really awful. It's no in between.
Here we go.
All right. So often when it doesn't happen very often when we get to
Players
from
with different teams,
opposing
absolutely.
So we'll touch on that.
Okay.
How often do you guys find yourselves matched up on each other, and if you have, who's got the better of the matchup?
Oh, hard-hitting question. I don't mind
hard
that actually.
I think,
Now this is
wait, what number do you wear?
What number
Yeah, no,
were
I
you?
was on you. I was on you.
What number were you?
How's that?
Like,
Is it a
I remember the
backhanded
number,
compliment?
not the
we don't really look,
face.
yeah, we don't really look face.
We just see jersey and
This
just
is one of the most complexing questions you've ever asked, I
not
think.
bad.
I
is it?
did. I remember I came out. I copped 2 fouls really early in the first quarter just then, and I came back out front and got to go back on. They just meant I got a foul literally as the ball was inbounded on
Oh,
you.
man.
So.
Oh,
No,
you
maybe
did
you
too.
had it on me. So
Oh, I don't know. That's a tough question.
Yeah,
it
you've done
is.
well there,
It
mate.
is.
Yeah.
Look, you know, look, he did build it up. I'm known for it.
Yeah, and once again, Kel stuffed up. Thanks for joining us. Best of luck this season. I think, as I said, we're going to see these two teams right up there. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about that. August action for both, I would think.
Yes,
You're
I would
happy to
imagine.
predict that now?
Happy to.
hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
I think you'll be there. Alan Pattison, Michaela Stewart from Warrandyte and also McKinnon, respectively. Thanks for joining us and good luck for the season.
Thank
you.
you.
Well done.